Video game essayists have a problem. They are really fucking bad at what they do. Most of them anyways. And the reason that this matters is because the games matter, the games have meaning, but also your fucking time matters too. What set me on this journey and what finally led me to make this video is I stopped putting on these video essay guys as background noise. I said, you know what if I actually listen to these fucking videos, because I actually do want to know about why Ratchet and Clank's fucking first 3 are like the best canon or whatever the fuck. Like, yeah, let me actually sit down and listen to you. And that's when it all fucking hit me. By saying no to the background noise contradiction, the background noise paradox that these guys make these videos with, I learned that they suck, basically. So, alright, what's going on? What's the issue? Well, there's 3 things that I'm seeing so many video game essayists do. The same mistake. I implore you to keep an eye out when you watch your next video game essay about whatever the hell. Keep an eye out for this, okay? The first mistake is the video is just gonna recount the plot line straight up, as if you're getting walked through like a Wikipedia plot summary. It's gonna start with the first level, it's gonna start with the first cutscene, and it's going to just take off. Level by level, cutscene by cutscene, until you are at the very end of the fucking game. You might as well have played the game yourself. The second thing they're gonna do is what I call the first half of every game review. In a game review, you're gonna give a basic summary of like what the game is. You're gonna go over the storyline broadly, the mechanics, usually the unique selling point, right? They're just setting up what is going on. So for example, if they're talking about Dishonored, if it's a Dishonored video, they'll start by saying something like, in Dishonored, you play as Corvus Cortan, or whatever the fuck his name is. Once a royal guard, you are now a thief, and you can use stealth and combat to win back the throne, or whatever the fuck they'll say. And there's lots of unique characters, and unique weapons, and unique abilities, and unique this and that, and whatever else. In a video with a title completely different, or a title that implies some kind of thesis statement, or some kind of message, or some kind of goddamn point. Now, in a vacuum, that's fine, right? But the problem is, this is taking place across an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of a video's length. At some point, it's like, okay, I get it, the pieces are on the board, so fucking what? Now, lastly, the third mistake, which you can find in the first or second, is what I call take droppings. In the way that animals leave little trails of shit, like rabbits do this, or like deer, I think. These YouTuber essayist guys will leave little trails of their takes in like 1 or 2 sentences. For instance, when talking about, this is really prevalent in Team Fortress 2 spaces, when talking about the medic's weaponry, they'll give little asides of which weapon they might use, or which weapon that they don't like to use, or whatever the hell. And I get it, it seems innocent, but this is in the context of a video with the title that is... I'm expecting the title of the video to imply the thesis, or to imply the message, and I'm expecting the message to be sort of extrapolated upon. I think that's pretty fucking reasonable. Like, it's at a point now where if I see a 2-hour fucking long video about some game, I go to the introduction and I go to the conclusion immediately, because I see these 2 fucking mistakes over and over and over again. What I ask out of their writing is for their humanity, their personality, their blood, their tears, their teeth, their fucking, not just little takes, these trite little droppings here and there everywhere in the middle of this Wikipedia bullshit, right? Especially if you're gonna bait me with an interesting title, or an interesting, not even thesis, because they don't make a thesis statement, but just an interesting title. And this is it's so bad, I liken it to listening to a child ramble about their favorite toy, or their favorite show, or whatever. I'm describing these 3 things as if they're separated, but really you'll find all 3 of these reiterated, stacked upon each other, playing leapfrog with each other throughout a video's length. Especially for seemingly the longer the video, the more that these problems keep coming up. And I have some ideas for solutions. The first one would be, take a fucking writing course, like watch how to write video. But to actually be helpful, the first thing I'll say is consider your audience. If you're writing about a video game, odds are the people watching your video have played the game. So they know the plot beats, and they know all the pieces on the table. So you could spare all that crap and save yourself time and our time, too. The second thing is to write with a point. I know it's, like, played out, and it's some boomer bozo shit that, like, your English teacher would say, but it really does help you sound like you're saying anything at all. I know that having someone listen to your shit, even if it's in the background, feels good. I would love people to listen to my music in the background at the least. But if you think about it, it is self-defeating. If you're putting all that time into your video, all that time into your script, your points, all that time into the editing, shouldn't you want people to pay attention?